Okay, I know normally I'd try to say all the stuff for when we begin these podcasts of stuff like the shoutouts and the life updates, but since it's a laid back day, Britt, you want to give us a life update?
A life update? Oh
Yeah.
dear, oh my. So sudden. Wonderful life day update is I'm slowly dying. I think everyone else is too. And there's the news for you. Back to you, Vinny.
Well, thank you. Well, with all that mortality stuff over our heads, why don't we just lighten things up with our intro?
Growing up and growing old, don't you feel the time moving forward every morning when we rise? If only we could make it right before the sun says goodnight.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to What Grinds Our Gears, the podcast where it's been a trying day, guys. The office is being fumigated, so we're at like the old space with like all the shit around. Like I think I had to imply to the old person at the building saying we want to use the old space. Just like why? There's fire damage. There's gun smoke. I feel like you guys ripped a hole in the fabric of reality. I'm like, Dennis, please. We need to film somewhere. So
We can't trust Dennis at all.
No, we can't. So while everyone else is just trying to do stuff like Aaron is trying to do stuff with the office, Shreeves is trying to fight off the tentacles that took her last episode, Phoenix is off doing Phoenix things because why bother, and Sally's doing a show right now trying to make sure people are fit. It's just me and Britt in the old office, everybody.
Woo! That just sounds like fapping instead of clapping, but either way, both are good. They don't pay me enough for this.
We really don't. But today, like I said, since we're in the old space, we just gonna have like an easy day and just talk about the future for ourselves as well as the bullshit that's going on right now. Since this entire episode is being released in December, we can now talk about the crappy things that happened in 2018 for our entertainment careers, and then the future for ourselves in 2019. Because we don't want to talk about any depressing stuff just like, I feel like I'm going to lose my car in 2019 on June 37th at the stroke of 12. June 32nd? What the fuck? No, I said 36th. Keep up. There is no 36th or 32nd, motherfucker. What the hell kind of math you doing?
It will happen, though. I swear. One day, it'll happen.
One day, the magical June 36th will happen.
The next Benjamin Franklin's gonna come up with some bull crud about, oh yeah, our solar system is actually very wrong. We are 7 days behind, so we need to add another 7 days to this month. Only this month? Yes, only this month. No others. Dismissed. And it's like, Captain, this isn't... No.
What the fuck? No, bitch, that makes no fucking sense. But yeah, we're not going personal because if y'all wanna know personal stuff, the answer is talk to our lawyers. Anyway, Britt, what do you want to say about the shitty things that happened for your entertainment career in 2018? Because we don't touch the personal here.
Alright, right. The only thing I can remember, honestly, is, let's see, I shot up to 625 subscribers at one time. Woo! And then I come back, and it's only 615. So I have that kind of upsetting to me, I suppose. But I don't know. I guess it's because I didn't stream for like a month. I just quit my job. Did not have the enthusiasm or motivation to actually do it. So I think that's where my shitty part of the year came from. Otherwise, I think the rest of it beforehand was pretty good. I wish I could remember, honestly.
Huh. Sounds like you got a better one than mine. Let's see. Crappy. I recently, well, not recently, it's like been 11 months. I quit a stream team where the beat. I'm not gonna give away names to any people, because if I give away names, they're just gonna all of a sudden find this years later and be like, how dare he say this about us? It's like, yeah, he quit and we were assholes. What is to talk about? The point is, he was unprofessional in saying our names. It's like, okay, we want to talk unprofessional. Okay, I recently, as of this year, quit a stream team I was with last year because, if y'all don't know, I technically died on Christmas. Well, I say technically because it was like for, in real life terms, I can say this now, it was like for maybe about 5 hours. Then I was in walking death syndrome, where I was slipping in and out of physical reality and spiritual reality off and on for like several hours straight. It was a disaster. As such, I was trying to get my life in order, got a therapist, finished therapy not that long ago, but I wanted to quit the stream team because they weren't on my priority list, but they thought it was because I couldn't fuck this one person. And I'm like, are we, what, 16 now? What the fuck is wrong with you?
I swear sometimes groups that, you know, just don't click after a while or immediately or whatever, it's very high school drama. V doesn't need that. I don't need that.
No. And then
no one does.
Yeah, no one deserves it. And then the only other negatives that came out of the year were that I tried to reconnect with a YouTuber that I collabed with last year, two years ago, one of those, and it was only because I was trying to be the adult and just try to reconcile for stuff that I didn't have to apologize for, because I didn't start the problem, but apparently I was supposed to apologize for getting mad at the constant, can you talk to me? Can you talk to me? Can you talk to me? Can you talk to me so we can settle this problem? It's like, I'm not talking so we can solve this problem. You're pestering me is making this a problem. But apparently I'm at fault for getting mad because I didn't want to get pestered. I don't understand that one. And I guess the only thing other than that I've thought was a setback was the fact of I couldn't get any of my equipment, but that's because my day job hates me because I stand up for my rights and I believe in human rights as a whole. So 2018 was mostly just 4 stupid shots at me, and the rest were just paved in gold and beauty.
I'm sorry things went like that, Vinny. If I was only there! Well, I kind of was, but I mean, you know, real life stuff.
Britt, it's fine. It's fine. In reality, for all the stuff that happened, anything that is beautiful is gonna come with me being miserable in certain points. It's nothing I can control. It's nothing I can just get rid of. It's something I gotta deal with as an adult, like what you gotta deal with, what Jenny and Aaron have to deal with, what Shweebs and Phoenix got to deal with, what Sally has to deal with, what Jazz has to deal with, what all our other siblings have to deal with. I just got to be the same me and stand up for what I believe in and just keep on keeping on.
For sure. You can only have a rainbow if it rains.
True that. But still, 2018 was pretty good if I'm walking out this year with a ring on my hand.
Woo!
I mean, I'm just saying. It's pretty good when I walk out with that and my own company that I'm slowly building up to make a business. I don't know about y'all. And I don't know about y'all, but if Britt can quit her job and make a lot more money doing what she does now than when she was with the company she was with now, that is pretty damn good.
It for show is. I'm so glad. I wish I quit like 3 months earlier. Honestly, after my store closed down and then I got transferred, I was like, okay, yeah, this lady likes me. I do this and that. But then it turns out like, oh no, I'm just gonna switch your whole schedule and give it to my girlfriend's favorite person that she wants over at my store. So took away my time, my hours, and I just had to quit. So here I am, Uber Eats driving. Please order. That's how I make money.
Please
tip your drivers
and
as
make
well.
sure that you tip your driver. Give her some good ratings too, so that she gets even more orders. Because getting good ratings helps boost up sales. Please help out Britt. Shameless plug. Anyway,
Thank you.
since it's also gonna be a lazy day, I'm gonna add a third topic in the middle, which is games we actually enjoyed playing and streaming for 2018. Like, if you guys don't know, my sister Britt is an amazing YouTuber that does a lot of games. She does comedy stuff, but she's not doing face cam because she wants to do stuff for herself. And I'm like, Britt, you're fabulous already. Just show your face. She's like, V, you're a nice little brother, and I appreciate you, but I want to do things to make myself feel good about myself instead of others telling me this. And I'm like, fine. I'm just going to go in the corner and just appreciate life by my own self.
You have to put V in timeout, I swear. He just doesn't know when to stop.
But yeah, a lot of games came out this year. A lot of big takeover things happened. So I want to get the lowdown from my big sister about what were some of the games that she enjoyed playing and streaming in 2018.
Oh man, I've streamed so many games. Honestly, I remember my very first game that I started streaming was, I think, Undertale. And it was because so I already played the genocide route. I might as well play the pacifist route because, everyone likes the pacifist route. And I just wanted to do the genocide route back then, which was like pre-recorded videos, because no one really was into that, I guess. But that really started off where I loved doing the streams and all the games that I played. Honestly, I want to say I think my favorite game that I streamed was Lisa. I'm not just saying that because it is my favorite indie game, but I think Lisa because it definitely I feel like it showcased the game to my audience that I don't think they really knew that this game existed. It's so dark, it's so crude, it's so pervy and funny, but it makes you all so sad at the end. It's just like, oh my god, I remember crying. I cried to myself to sleep after playing that game. But I loved it because it just gave you this realization that this is what the world could be in its own way, I suppose. And man, I played Tales of Symphonia was fun. Final Fantasy VII was fun. Wow, that one was actually a really big takeoff. But I want to say Lisa was my biggest joy playing that one. Or Goat Simulator. I've only played that once on a stream, and that one got really popular, which kind of threw me off a little bit. But to each his own, I suppose.
And then recently you did Deltarune?
Yes, Deltarune. Wow. No, I guess I'm still streaming the rest of the month, so I can't really say Deltarune's going to be my last stream for the year. But Deltarune, I really want to play it again, because I feel like I missed something going on in the story, because the ending blew my freaking mind.
Oh, no, the ending is literally how the genocide run says what Charo is going to do. Go to different timelines, different universes, and tear it asunder. And
yeah,
the soul of Chris got yeeted out of the body into a cage.
Definitely. It was...
Hey, Chris. Yeet!
I know. What throws me off is that the cage and the wagon are there in the beginning of the game. So I'm like, wait, does Kara always do this and just lets Chris be the vessel? I don't know. It makes me think of so many theories, and I've been wanting to watch them in case anyone came up with a good conclusion, but I don't know.
Plus, Sans shows up as himself. No changes, no nothing. He seems to know you, even though he acts like he doesn't. But everyone else is different. Yeah,
that's what I thought was so freaking weird about that part. Because when you go and explore the town, you run into everyone. You're like, oh, there's my mom, there's Toriel, there's Alphys and Undyne. You know who I didn't see was Papyrus. I don't think I ran into him. But Sans was there, and Sans was like, oh yeah, I mean, I've never seen you before. But you could see he winked at you. Like, you know the developer didn't just threw that in there just cause, you know?
Yeah, Sans knows what's up. He travels dimensions.
It's crazy. I really want to go back and actually play Undertale. See what I'm missing.
We're missing.
Or I could just... I know, right? Or I could, like, I didn't run into Gaster. I didn't, I don't know. There's so many things I feel like I missed that other people saw. And I played it, like, just as a regular playthrough. Not even, like, trying to dig more deep into the game.
I don't know. It's kind of like the mystery behind that one fire door that supposedly leads into a secret boss fight with Azrael, Asgore, and Toriel in like their most demonic forms, or either that or Grilby as a final fight. There are just so many things from Toby Fox's work that just make no sense when you just sit down about it, but Oh, what about One Shot though?
Oh, One Shot was... I feel it's a very, very underrated game. I actually watched Markiplier's play on it, and I guess I don't mind how he played it out, but I feel like he didn't explore it enough. And when I did the playthrough, I even played it a second time in my finale. That's why it's like 5 hours longer than the others that were like an hour or 2 hours long. And you play through it again, and it's totally like different. Hold on.
And if you need an escape for now.
Okay, I'm back.
Oh, I was going to say, we'll be right back.
Sorry, you might have to edit that part. Little pause out. Anyway. I had like a slight interruption.
It's fine. It's fine. They're used to weird interruptions from us. But, yeah, Brit's had like a whole arsenal of things that she streamed.
And I still have more, too. It's crazy. My Steam library is so full. I just cannot get to the games, though. Because I want to try to appealing to what everyone wants to see, and a lot of the games I have, I was like, I've never seen before, or I just want to casually play it or whatever. So I don't know. I'm still trying to work on it. Plus, I have to put in like an hour or two of making the thumbnail, and like setting the whole stream up to make sure it actually runs nice. So there's that for me.
Actually, I have a suggestion that one of my favorite YouTubers of Comic Foil did. He literally showcased a single game from his Steam library every day, and he just allowed like the likes of how many people liked a certain thing to be what would be the central thing that he'd be doing as a Let's Play.
Oh. See, I thought about doing that too, but I feel like I always end up just doing the show anyway.
True. But I just figured that'd be like an interesting idea for people to do. It's like, I don't know what to do. I have so much in my library. I know. I'll just showcase everything in one day, and then you guys decide by likes.
I should do that. Make a quick, like... Well, honestly, I could just make a quick 2-minute, 3-minute video and make that like a video poll. Because no one uses the cards. Because I know you can... There's a poll for, like, in your cards options on your videos. But, like, I've only ever gotten 1 or 2 votes on those. So yeah, that doesn't really help me.
I stopped using those a long
a good
time
idea
ago.
To showcase the games to play and stuff. So I'm gonna have to do that next time.
Yeah. Bunch of ideas now, Britt. Oh, now I feel like I'm forgetting something.
Oh,
right. I was supposed to go over the stuff I streamed this year.
Yes, we go over the stuff that you've streamed this year. I remember Heavy Rain.
Oh,
really well.
Everyone was begging me to stream Heavy Rain for like the longest time when I showcased it in my top 13 favorite video games of all time countdown. Everyone was like, do Heavy Rain! Now it's like, maybe!
It's like everyone saying, Freebird! Give us Freebird!
So, I did Heavy Rain. I started doing Beyond Two Souls in October, and man, did a lot of people start making jokes with me about, oh my god, it's Ellen Page in 2 games, The Last of Us and Beyond Two Souls, and I'm like, no, she's just with creepy ass Willem Dafoe. But Heavy Rain, everyone was just like, oh my motherfucking god. Why the hell is this shit happening? I'm like, did y'all see me stream this on Twitch like 3 times in a row? No. Well, I made 3 different playlists, bitch. Maybe y'all should be looking at that.
I know, right?
But I mostly did it for YouTube because Jazz doesn't have Twitch, and I was like, I could do this here. We did that adventure. I did God of War 4, where, oh my god. I never in my life thought they would make Boulder into such a compelling villain, but they did it. Oh my fucking god, they did it. They made this mama's boy go from 0 to 100 real quick with tattoos out the ass. Being a light god into now a full-blown I'll whoop yo ass cause I can't feel no pain pimp of all time. He took so much of a beating from me in 2 different streams where I'm like, boy, how much do you lift? And then of course Atreyu turning out to be, spoilers, one of the people responsible for Ragnarok. I'm like, oh my god, I hate this kid even more.
You know, what's funny is, the ending of God of War 4, like, I was actually surprised, but I should have seen it coming. Because they're all, like, I don't know. I guess it's been so long since I got into Norse mythology, and I mean, I've never actually played the God of War games before. Except the demo when it first came out way back in, you know, our younger days.
Oh,
back when things had cheat codes. I don't know.
Oh yeah, definitely back when cheat codes were actually stuff you definitely tried to get by yourself before there was the thing on the internet. We would either watch the TV show Cheat on G4 or find the cheat code books in libraries.
Oh man, I used to... Oh yeah, it was Cheaters on G4 TV. Oh man. That was such a good network too until they started playing a bunch of cop shows. It's like, why?
Cop shows, like The Man Show, that stupid snowboard show called The Block.
Oh, I actually, like, changed the channel as soon as that came on because it made no sense to me. X-Play, Cheaters, Attack of the Show, and then... What was it? They had a segment where they actually showcased like actual let's plays of video games. Like they just showed like how you were playing the game, and that's the first time I remember seeing Facade.
Yeah, it was like Cinematech where they showed all the latest games coming out for the year. Arena where they showed off the Unreal Engine like crazy. There's been so many shit. Okay, I'm getting off topic. I'm getting off topic. What else oh yeah, I streamed Detroit Become Human. That is banned in my marriage now. Britt, are you there? Britt? Hello? Britt?
My audio cut off. I was like, oh, wait, what's going on? I can hear me. Just can't hear me.
I was like, where'd my sister's voice go? Who turned off the mic? But, Detroit Become Human. It is banned in my marriage. My wife is like, I can't stand to see you stream this game anymore because of the feels. When I saw Luther die, I thought I saw you die. And I got sad. And I'm like, oh my god.
I actually need to catch up on your Detroit Become Human stream. I'm so behind.
Oh, it's fine, Britt. I've played that game so much now. It's like, But I've already got a playlist about it. Where I played it blind, even when I had a thunderstorm going on and it cut me off midstream.
I remember that happened to me when I was playing Final Fantasy VII. It just cut off midstream. I was like, well, okay, 40 minutes. Oh, good stream. Good stream, everyone. Let's pack our bags.
Mine cut off when it was going on 6 hours.
Oh, God.
Like, we were getting to the part where...
What a cliffhanger it would be.
We were getting to the part where I was supposed to put a gun to someone's head all of a sudden, when I was like, hey, thanks, come to the street. But, yeah, Detroit Become Human, now banned in my marriage because my wife gets in the feels. I tried doing some things with, no, I didn't do Final Fantasy 15 this year because there is so much going on with the update system with that. I was just like, no. But I did do a couple of indie games like Jotun.
Yeah.
Jotun is such a beautiful game. It's so simple, yet so beautiful.
Jotun. Is it on Steam?
It is. You get to kill 5, if not 6, giants of Norse mythology while you're playing the role of Thora, a lady Viking named after the god Thor, to basically go from being an Einherjar in the great abyss of Ginnungagap and go to Odin in order to go to Valhalla.
Ooh, I like that. I want to
Was
play mythology games on my channel.
it was so beautiful. And
I'm gonna have to get into that myself too.
oh, definitely. And then I did do a lot of Yakuza games. I did Yakuza Kiwami's 1, 2, and on my downtime I've been playing Yakuza 6 because I'm addicted to the franchise, if you guys don't know. I've played almost every game that's come out for that franchise except for 5 because my PS3 was stolen, as you all know. And 6 is going to be definitely something I'm going to be streaming soon because it's so beautiful.
I've always wanted to get into the Yakuza games. I've seen so many people on Twitter like show like the best funny parts on it, and I'm like, what is this game? They're like, oh, it's a Yakuza. I was like, what? Really? No. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
No, it's totally a legit game.
It's a legit game with a wonderful story where I'm gonna wait to do this for like my top 8 video games of 2018 video to go over the whole thing. But yeah, a great game. I recommend a lot of people get it for the PS4 and PS3s if you have a PS3 to get all the original titles and all that sort of stuff. I also began the year by going back on some older games I've really loved to play, like Devil May Cry 4. So good. Where I did not remember how much I love Devil May Cry until my wife is like, you love this franchise more than you love me. I'm like, honey, that is not true.
Don't say that.
I love you more than this game, but you're not on the couch with me playing this.
Oh man, I love the Devil May Cry games too.
And Devil May Cry.
The original and the reboot. I actually do like the reboot, so people can sue me if they want, I suppose. I don't know. I like the mechanics better how it plays in that than the original. But original Dante definitely is like, I think is in everyone's childhood heart, honestly. Because who comes up with like snappy comebacks like he does, you know?
Nobody.
Nobody. It's wonderful. It's freaking great.
Oh my god. I also retouched because it was suggested for me on Twitch where a viewer / friend of mine was like, can you redo Sleeping Dogs for me? Because I got it on Steam and I want to figure out how to beat the game. I'm like, I got you.
Sleeping Dogs?
Sleeping Dogs, Britt. It's a game where you're an undercover cop for it's either the FBI or the Bureau of, or like Interpol, one of those departments where you're working as an undercover detective inside the Chinese triads for this GTA-inspired sandbox game.
Huh. I like mystery games.
It's a great game. I recommend it for anyone that's just like, I like doing sandbox games like GTA, but I also want to have that whole thing of you get punished for breaking the law.
Breaking the law, breaking the law. Wow.
Let's
I
see.
make guitar riffs. Subscribe.
Wow, wow, wow. I also recently started streaming Final Fantasy 12 because everyone hates that game so much in the franchise, but I love it. I love 12 because it makes up for all the things people hate. Terrible AI that doesn't know how to do its job. You make the AI do what you want to do perfectly.
Oh man. Hey Vinny, you reminded me of Final Fantasy. Guess what was on sale on Steam?
Ooh, what was
Final Fantasy 9. It was like for $5, and I was so tempted to buy it. I was like, oh, I want to play it because Vinny doesn't like it, and I want to see if I can make it better or worse. I just couldn't help it, Vinny. I'm sorry.
God, that game can go to hell. Anyway. Anyway. I'm gonna get back on my happy side. But yeah, 12 did a lot of things that helped make 15 as great of a game as it is, cause 12 helped make 13 and 15 what it is today. And I want people to put some fucking respect on its name.
You dig?
All three of y'all muffs in the room. I want y'all to put some respect on its name. Fucking bird, man.
You got the cough out of my laugh.
And finally, as of today, December the 1st, when we're recording this for you all, I finally, after 2 years of putting it off, finally finished streaming Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth after putting it off for so many years now.
Victory music. Alright.
Now I can put it to rest, not touch it again, don't have to play it anymore, until people are just like, I want to see you fight all the 7 deadly sins.
Can you imagine? Be crazy.
I don't want to do it though, cause that's like that's like 48 hours.
That's a lot of time there, V.
Yeah, and I might close out the year by trying to do Gravity Rush 2 some more, cause I've put off that for a while. And maybe, and I say maybe because I don't like playing this game at all, but I may be trying to start up playing Mafia 3 again. Maybe.
I never played the Mafia games, so I'm not. So either your call, V.
I mean, Mafia 2 is one of my favorite games in the whole franchise, but Mafia 3 hits me in a place because it's one of those games where it throws racial slurs so much, and because me and Britt live in America where tensions are very high between a lot of races, I'm like, should I be playing this game that's so racially charged? Even though it's set in like the era where it was quote unquote okay to be racist, as certain people like to say. And I'm like, when was that ever okay? And it's like, well, during the time where black people didn't have the same rights as white people, it was okay to be like, no, it's not. No, it's not. Go in the corner.
Oh, fire truck with his lights is on.
Man, so many streams have happened, so many memories. And we forgot to say that Britt streamed Dream Dad.
Yeah, definitely. I want to go back and actually finish playing it. I just don't know who the next person to be.
Well, as long as it's not Joseph again. Just get divorced from your wife if you're unhappy. Damn. I'm just gonna stick it up your ass, Brett, and make sure that you feel my love the way I can't give to my wife. What the hell is this shit going on here, Joseph?
Hold on 1 second, V.
I'm holding on. We'll be right back.
And if you need an escape for now.
Alright, I am free.
And we are
This place
back.
is very fishy. It's weird. It's like, it looks like it used to be a hotel and they converted it to an apartment complex.
Britt's on an adventure if you guys haven't noticed.
One day I'll figure out, oh man, I hope I can go through this exit without it going off. Yeah, one day, if I ever get like a GoPro or something, I'm going to put it in my car and just do live streams of me driving around.
Oh my god.
Because people, I feel like, would totally probably laugh or get a kick out of the stuff that I have gone through. It's ridiculous.
Probably.
Anyway, back onto the subject.
Yes, back onto the subject where, if you guys notice like the long pause and the we'll be right back screen that I recently put up with the music in the background, we are now going to finally get into the plans for 2019 for the entertainment side. So, obviously I like doing it where everyone else is first before me. Britt, plans for 2019 for your entertainment career?
My plans... I feel like I'm writing an essay. I'm just going to repeat what you just said and then add on what I'm going to say. Anyway, I want to say my plans for 2019 is definitely get hella bitches. I'm just kidding. Anyway, I got make tribute to the blonde devil, I suppose. I don't know. No, my goals in 2019 is, I guess, just get my numbers up and focus more on streaming and time with the family. Definitely feel like I didn't really do a whole lot this year, even though I tried, but a part of me was like, I'm just going to play a lot of games not streamed or whatever. But that's because, you know, I have an Xbox. I can't PS4 share it like you cool kids out there. But I'm really hoping that I can find... Oh my god, the gas is $2.14 over here? I got gas at a gas station for $2.16. I could have saved 2 pennies. Anyway, sorry. I get a bit emotional sometimes. Anyway, no, yeah, I'm definitely trying to, I guess, be a better, more well-coordinated person next year. And maybe do some, like, art giveaways. I'm thinking of doing that. Otherwise, that's all my plans really are for 2019. And good bitches. Just kidding.
And getting the mad bitches, yo.
No one will suspect a thing. It's just my army.
Oh my god. Alright. Well, with that being the plan for Britt, I guess I can take a swing at this. 2019. As a lot of people know by now, I won't be really trying to do anything for the first 7 months on like a serious tip, because I'll be moving across states to be in upstate New York, because IRL I gotta start setting up because your boy's getting married again, this time hopefully for good. So first 7 months is just going to be me just trying to give you guys the best I can with a currently dying PC. And I do mean dying because if you guys don't know already, the internal fan is busted. It can't really hold itself together most days by just trying to render a lot of things all the time, and it makes itself piss data in its old expired diaper. So, you
Gross.
know, computer issues for the old one, and the new one I don't want to use until I get a mouse attached into it as like a plug-in. So, fun times. But yeah, first 6-7 months won't be really trying to do all the big plans, but come the fall and winter though is when I'll be trying to do all the big stuff, like new streams. That way it's like multi-stream sites where I'm streaming on both YouTube and Twitch, so you guys get all the fun, where I'm going to be using my gaming channel, the Gaming Obelisk, a lot more. I'll be doing a lot of vlogs while I'm trying to get myself settled in and moved. More reviews are coming. Like, I got a long list of things to review now from people like Legends of the Seekers. I've been told by people to start reviewing video games. I don't know where to start. I've had people request me to review animes here and there over the years. But I don't know. I feel like the best person to review anime in my family is either Casey or Britt, because they understand anime a lot better than I do most days.
I just watched for the titties, man. I'm just kidding. Gotta get my fan service, you know.
Gotta get that fan service.
I feel like this whole stream is gonna be like, Brit's gay confirmed. And it's like, no! No! I'm married to a man with a penis! It's not that! Everyone can just appreciate good titties. Come on now.
No one's ever said a titty was evil, except for that one time.
And if you need an escape for now.
Like, shit, what the hell did I just do?
And we're back. Dennis cut the power.
The cat tripped over the cord. Nothing else happened. I don't know whose cat. It just came in here, started, picking a fight, yelling at us, being like, "Hey, you! I don't like this stream." Boop! Or not stream, podcast.
Fucking
so much talk about stream.
Yeah, those are the initial plans 2019, because I can't do too much because I'm trying to get out of my current job to start working for Lyft and Uber Eats. That way I have 2 delivery jobs while I get a day job to supplant myself in case things go a little slow certain days.
Yeah, I'd say that's the best thing. Because I'm solely just, for me, I'm solely just doing Uber Eats. And it's doing pretty well for me. It's paying my bills. I just miscalculated my timing when it came to the holiday week for Thanksgiving. I legit worked 8-9 hours and only made $32 for 6 trips. So I had a trip every hour and a half or whatever you want to call it. Not a good day. Well, I really made $50 that day, I guess, because you get an extra. They have promotions or whatever.
Right.
Yeah, I definitely, just like V said, at least keep a day job or something that's very small part-time, if you'd like. But I definitely recommend hitting up the weekends, because people are hungry.
So many
and
people
thirsty.
are hungry. Mostly because weekends are usually just like, okay, none of us have to work, we don't have to go anywhere, you want to fuck? Yes. And before you guys say anything, I am not being perverted, I'm being just blunt. I'm just saying, people either they're just dating or just casually seeing each other, or if they're married, they're just gonna be like, it's the weekend, we don't want to do anything, we don't have any kids, or the kids are out of the house or apartment, whatever. They're gonna be like, you want to fuck? Am I wrong?
You're not.
So, I'm not trying to take the pervert crown back from Sally. I'm just being the blunt old man in the room.
Back in my day.
Back in my day, when I kicked out all the kids, I would just be plowing my wife until her legs were jello.
These kids nowadays only know anything about Netflix and the chilling and...
Trying to say something involving pudding, and I'm like, who are you right now? Are you Bill Cosby? Because that young man is dangerous.
Yeah. Oh my god. Oh.
We've made terrible mistakes just now. Anyway.
We're fired.
But
Podcast camp.
Podcast just been canceled for like the next week.
Just like Daredevil season 4. Why?
Because Disney hates fun. We've been over
They
this.
do.
Me and
That's why
Aaron
they-
have already covered the actually you have a theory. This is just because we're just now segueing into like a fourth topic I have already on my mind right now, so just stay with us, listeners. But the theory that me and Aaron had was that Netflix is just trying to pull all the contracts to move to the Disney streaming site.
You know, reminded me of streaming. I saw Wendy's was live streaming on Twitch.
Wendy's.
Like the restaurant.
First with the snapbacks on Twitter, now they gonna be streaming on Twitch. The fuck? Wendy's,
I was like,
take your pick,
what are they gonna do?
have an ass elsewhere, okay? Oh my gosh.
Me tick on drums, I swear. Exactly how it feels.
And Sally is missing all of this. Maybe next week. Anyway,
Everyone's missing out.
everyone's missing out on the fun, but it's fine. So, fourth and final topic for us, because it's been such a chill day, we've been breezing through topics and we haven't even hit the hour mark yet. So, Britt, this is just going to be for all the marbles, and that is, for all the years that you've been trying to do YouTube, for all the stuff that you've accomplished, have you really found the niche that you're happy with?
I think I am. I like streaming. I really do. It's really more fun when there's actually people in the stream, like at least 3 people. That way I'm not having a conversation just between one person and me, but I mean that's cool too. It's just I don't know. The having them in the chat talk to each other too is even what's entertaining for me. I mean, I'm not even funny. My audience is way funnier than I am. So I feel like anyone who comes to my channel, you guys need to check out my audience. They're the ones that actually make the show. I just have a really bad time reacting to it. I'll just start laughing in the middle of the stream for no reason because I'm a silly goose. So, but otherwise, that's at least one of the things for me, I suppose. Yeah, I'm gonna stick to that.
Okay. Although I disagree about you not being funny.
I guess. Well, I did make you laugh, but I mean, you know, looks can only go so far.
Do you guys see why she's the real life Daria?
I have a little bit more emotion. Yes.
Well, that's because you're like a merge of Daria and Jane.
Yeah.
I'm still mad they're trying to do the reboot where Daria is best friends with Jodie instead.
Really? Wow.
Give me Jane, who's my ambiguous bisexual, or no Jane at all, because I will pretty much be like, I am boycotting this whole show. This is not the Daria I watched. I came here for the snarky misanthropy sort of treatment that Daria gave people. Kevin being the airhead with a stupid-ass girlfriend.
For sure.
Jane with the snappy one-liners. And of course, Trent just being the low voice guy with the band that they're just thinking about changing the name for.
It's too accurate, V. But you're not wrong. So.
I am not wrong. But since I asked the question to Britt, you can ask the same question in kind to me.
What? I forgot the question already. I started thinking about jokes.
I got you. For all the stuff I've been doing for my entertainment stuff over the years about if I'm happy with my niche, honestly, I'm both happy with it, but at the same time, I'm also just like, I've been doing this for so long that it's not even a niche, it's just been my profession since birth. I critique things all the time, I play video games all the time, I draw for a living, I tell weird ass jokes, and I tell it like it is because no one else says so, because everyone's in that whole tiny box of, you should feel for everyone and know everyone else's feelings, and I'm like, feelings? I had those once. I threw them out the window to make this show. Like, someone has to break the cookie cutter mold in the underground and be like, y'all can be this PC people trying to be like, I'll take your feelings into consideration and make this whole thing better, and be like, yeah, I heard about your feelings. They don't exist here.
No feelings allowed. No. No soup for you. No.
So, yeah, I keep hearing people just like, I get super bored just doing all the same thing over again. I'm like, I do everything. I never get bored because I dip my toes in everything. Gaming, I got you. Doing reviews, I got you. Doing reaction videos, never in my fucking life, because reactors are the scum of the earth. Doing song covers, I can do that in my sleep. Unboxing videos, I only did one, and that's all you're getting from me. Sex ed videos, if y'all want to know so badly about how to please your woman best, come to me during No Nut November, and we'll do a 30-day stint of sex ed videos. I just do it all, and I want to make sure that I never get bored, so I just keep on dipping my toes everywhere. It's more fun that way to be the freelance jack of all trades, master of some.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
Especially nowadays, because everyone wants to be in their own small niche of, I'm a Let's Player, and that's all I do. Well, what about the times where you don't want to do a Let's Play? Oh my god, you're right. I'm a beauty guru, and that's all I'm ever gonna be. What about the times you just want to, you know, sit around and talk to people like in a vlog?
It's like, why? I don't know. It's like, why would you just show, this is the makeup style I have today for you guys? And it's like, today? What about yesterday? What about last week? What about the next, like tomorrow and all that stuff? Or do you not get bored? I would get bored if I played with like 50 shades of, oh my god, I bet there's a video that's 50 shades of gray makeup. Why?
I'm just now going to find the electric cable on the floor and see if I can electrocute myself for just that statement.
Sorry, Pete.
Like, the sad part is 50 Shades of Grey is in my reviewer list. The books and the movies. And it's, I feel like
the sooner you do it, the sooner you can get it out of your way, you know?
That's what they said about me reviewing Fritz the Cat, and it's still at the bottom of my list.
Oh
Casey-
God, Fritz the cat.
Casey,
I haven't heard that since high school.
Casey has to handcuff me with 7 different handcuffs, bound my legs with 15 different binds, make sure that my mouth is covered up like Hannibal Lecter, and I'm strapped down with titanium bondages because I fucking hate Fritz the cat more than anything. Even that one movie that Ralph Bakshi made with the C word. I don't mean the see you next Tuesday word. I mean the word people used for black people for many years as the term for the movie. Fucking 50 Shades of Grey can kiss my ass. And Fritz the cat can go die in hell.
They'll use all the shades too. I would not doubt it.
We're gonna use just light gray first of all here to mask when your master just spanks you 3 times like a little bitch. And then we're gonna use the other gray when you're just asking what are butt plugs.
What is this?
It's a plug that you shove up your ass.
I do not understand.
It's a butt
Why?
plug.
Why would it go up there? I am confusion.
A butt plug is supposed to go up your ass, woman.
No, I do not belong there. No.
It's like, is this woman stupid? Yes, she is.
Yeah, I know, right? I mean, like, it just give her her card and she'll be on her way. Thanks. Just here.
Anyway, though, we've chatted up a bunch, and since this is a laid-back day, this isn't gonna be super long. So let's go to the final thoughts segment. Britt, final thoughts from you about all the stuff of the past and to the future.
I'm glad that I came back to YouTube this past year. I really had a feeling that I would never get back after I think it was late 2016. Late 2016 is when I sort of stopped doing YouTube. Just because I had a lot of real life stuff going on. And I couldn't even afford it either. But I'm glad I did. I'm glad I met the fans and friends and even started doing podcasts with you, V. I'm very glad that I started doing these on Saturdays with you. And
Too big, sis.
and my plans for the future is to just keep doing what I do, and I'm thinking eventually I'll find that thing that'll make me go boom. Now you have 1,000 Patreons. I don't know what they're called because I don't hang out on it very often. I should. And they all donate $1 a month. And if they all donate $1 a month, that's $1,000 in my pocket, and that gives me more time to actually work on YouTube and make things that are actually way better content than what I could do right now, I'd say. So that's my takeaways and my plans for all this. My final thoughts. What about you, V? What do you have?
For all the stuff I could say about the past that's happened, all I can say is that if you all know people that if they try to tell you certain things because it's important to them, to not automatically write them off. Otherwise, the outcomes may be into negative connotations you'd never expect, and possibly be your downfall. Because eventually the people that you shun away, if they have a lot of promising things, like, I'm not tooting my own horn when I say this, but I actually do have people saying that they got most of their ideas on Twitch because of me. And I'm like, God damn it, why?
My spotlight.
So it's kind of like, I guess in comparison to just do something that's related to me, it's kind of like when NWA lost Ice Cube as a lyricist, and then they made a diss track about him.
Oh, of course.
And then
That-
Ice Cube clapped back with no Vaseline, and we all know what happened after that. That is my takeaway of the past, where it's just like, if you know that people have been trying to get through stuff and they're suffering, and when they're trying to tell you certain things where it's not about you, the person, but about them, the individual, to listen and allow them to actually grow and do stuff where things can still be cordial. I'm not saying be friends forever. I'm not saying be besties automatically, but at least be understanding, because you never know what's going to happen to you down the line because of your immaturity and the things that you've pulled to cause the burnt bridges. As well as maybe if people are trying to not talk to you because you said certain things, maybe don't say anything to piss them off more to make the situation worse, and then ask for an apology when you've caused everything.
Exactly.
I'm just saying that should be basic knowledge to even a 7-year-old.
Just don't act like a 7-year-old on on social media.
No. As for the future, honestly, I know people believe in me to become one of the biggest directors, producers, writers, voice actors, artists, all that sort of stuff. I hear it all the time saying I have the making to be all these sort of things, but I just want to be a good husband and a good father for like the next couple of years. If I get super famous, then fine. That means that everyone sees that my vision is a beautiful thing and has promise, because I do want to someday be the next Martin Scorsese, the next Guillermo del Toro, the next less creepy James Cameron, the next what was that amazing filmmaker's name? I just want to be one of the next greats.
Dan Aykroyd. I'm just kidding. I don't think he's a director. I'm not good with celebrities.
I just want to be one of the next best directors in the game because I believe in my craft, but I want to be a good family man first, which is why I love doing this stuff for the podcast with my siblings now, because I learn more from my older siblings and my younger siblings than I do on my own, because the more I just sit down and listen to them, I take what they say, how they act, how they don't act, how they do all this sort of stuff, and then I incorporate that into my growing process, because you don't grow alone. You always have someone there. I'm sorry, Britt, what'd you say?
Oh, you definitely do not. I was just adding on to what you were saying.
Oh. But, yeah. I'm gonna try to do things to make myself grow. Maybe get to 500-600 on a solo rate. Because if you guys already know, I've already said, like, back in the day when YouTube was still a baby, hitting 500,000 subs in the international market was easy. Just do random shit, tell the news, be funny, and you end up with 597,332 subscribers in no time flat. Nowadays it's harder because everyone does the same gimmick.
It is hard. Especially trying to be original on this friggity site, but you know, don't let it get you down.
I'm not
honestly.
letting it get me down. I'm just saying, I know I want to do more. I know I want to actively do more, but priorities state that my family is becoming more and more prevalent. So this is definitely going to be me taking a step back over the next 2 to 3 years, where you'll get serious content, but my family deserves my attention more.
For sure.
Because I want to be there for like Britt's daughter / my niece's big events in her life more and more as the years go by. My niece and nephews with Jenny and Aaron as years go by. I want to be there for Casey as a lot of stuff happens, like him getting his new girlfriend whenever that comes, because he really deserves somebody. I want to be there for Theo and Steph and their newborn son. I want to be there for Sally and her husband whenever they do all that stuff. I just want to be the family man because my family matters most, which becomes more prevalent the years go by, like I've stated before. And I don't want to take this whole thing for granted because I never figured I'd find my siblings this way.
Smiley face.
But yeah, that's just how the future's paving out for me. I'm just viewing what's more important these days, but I'm not neglecting you guys. I am not neglecting you guys. And man, this is why I'm so glad we don't film here anymore, because man, this place is filthy!
It's gross. Don't. Need to call the landlord and do a rent withholding.
Right.
Not paying rent this month. Nope.
We ain't paying shit. We just asked Dennis to use this place.
Dennis doesn't know how to wipe his feet, V. I don't know what to tell you.
Wipe his...
What else to tell you?
The wallpaper's falling apart in corners.
That actually might be my fault. I thought I saw a spider, and just for the safety of us podcasters, I cleared the corners with a hammer. But don't tell everyone else. Yeah.
I just hate this place so goddamn much. I'm gonna call Dennis and get the fuck out of this place.
Got money on my mind every day. Please don't play with mine, put it in the bag. Usually I can leave it in the past. You won't make me have to show my ass. Ooh, I can love you till the sun comes up. Let me know your body down. You don't even really gotta ask. I'ma love you better than the rest. Got me like, ooh, say something, say something, say something.